My name is Arvind Kala and I live in Delhi. Are you trying to lose weight, my friends? Go ahead, try by all means, but remember one thing, the chances are 90% that you will fail. Don't we see that happening all around us? If we meet anybody after 6 months or a year, don't we find that he or she has put on weight? It happens all over. Losing weight, in fact, is an impossibility. It's an impossibility because we people who try to lose weight or try to resist food battle 200,000 years of human history, of our ancestors' history and our genetic makeup. Let's remember one thing. We people, you, me, Sita, Geeta, Ramesh, Naresh, all of us, it's only in 5% of our human existence that we've had an assured food supply. In the last 10,000 years, when agriculture developed and we domesticated animals, getting access to meat, to beef and milk, etc. But before that, how did our ancestors live? They hunted animals for food. I mean, groups of men chasing animals with stone tools, bringing them down and eating them, because fire had been discovered. Or while our women or we ourselves gathered edible berries or plums or, honey left by some passing bees, whatever. So anytime those are hunter-gatherers, food scarcity was a part of their lives. 1/3 of their time, they were hungry. So anytime they came across food, whether, an animal kill, they gorged. If they came across plums, they would eat as much as they could, knowing that some baboons would swipe those plums later. So it is that gorging over that time which dictates our food taste today. Now our fridges overflow with food. But we just can't resist. If we see wafers, we can't stop. If we see Haldiram thing or samosa, we just can't stop. And people are desperately unhappy. I mean, I know fashionable rich women in Delhi who have diamonds dangling over their ears and a paunch dangling over their jeans, and they're desperately unhappy. They're so unhappy that many of them don't go swimming because they're ashamed of their plump bodies across the board. It's just that. Because when they try to resist food, they're in the grip of a force they cannot control. It's impossible to resist food, which is why more and more people are getting fat. 50 years ago, there were only 1 or 2 out of 10 people who was fat in America. Now the figure has reached 4 to 5 out of 10. In India also, it's gone up from 1 in 5 to 1 in 4. Now, on a personal note, let me tell you one thing. I'm some kind of a expert on weight loss. I've controlled my weight over all along because of decades of undereating. And you know what my situation is? I'm always hungry. I'm hungry right now. I'm ravenous. Years of diminished eating, undereating, hasn't diminished my appetite. I'm always hungry. And sometimes I'm unable to resist. I remember sitting at a bar and there was some fancy Haldiram or something like that, nibbles. So I took one spoonful, then I took another spoonful and another spoonful, and I just kept eating. And while I was eating, I was telling myself to stop. Stop it, you bloody, stop it. I started giving myself Punjabi galis. Stop it, BC mother, you, BC MC, stop it, you. But it didn't work. So even a guy like me with rigid self-control, if he can go haywire that way, what about the others? So it's a very tough existence. In fact, I've always thought one thing, that the two toughest things in life are making money and remaining slim. And of that, remaining slim is tougher. Because if it wasn't, then Mukesh Ambani would be slim or whatever, but he's overweight, though he's got a fat wallet. And really, it's a very, very bad situation, and I know it's a bad.